Hey folks, I'm Philippine. Welcome back to Star Trek New Civilizations Stellaris mod that brings Star Trek into the Stellaris universe. We are here with the United Federation of Planets and we are fairly large. We started off as a Terran Empire here, a little territory in the middle, a little bit boxed in, but we made some nice friends early with the Vulcans and the Tellarites, who have now become members of the Federation, and we're working on integrating the Saurians. These lovely lizard folk here, who seem super nice and friendly. That process is coming along nicely. Up here, we're about halfway done, moving at about 77 points per month. So it's predicting that we will get done in 70 months, but in 27 months or so, we will have our next bump up, and we'll see what that's doing. I could force this to go faster by adding more diplomats here, but I'd like to use my diplomats elsewhere. Right now we're using our diplomats to improve relations with the Marians, with the Trill, with the Saurians. There's a bunch of the Saurians, of course. The Andorians and the Deltans, and I think that is a good combination. Because I'd like to get the Deltans into the Federation, I'd like to get the Trill into the Federation. The Marians. That's them here. The Rigelians. I could probably not do the Ekmarians anymore. Yeah, why don't we take the one off the Ekmarians? Oh no, I want the Ekmarians because I want their migration treaty. That's right. Let's just check on them. Yeah, they're getting close to cordial. It is heading up. It says it's going down right now, but we'll see. They're rivals with the Iridians and the Nausicaans. That's fine. I would like a migration tree. Distance is great, in their opinion, not enough. Try trading with them a little bit. So offer trade deal. Do you have any communications I want? Okay. It's a research treaty too. The United Federation of Places will have access to Akamarian starship research options. Okay. They're not interested in that. Just some resources. What could I use for raw resources? I'm just running a little bit low on components, so that would be nice to do, and I can trade them for something else. Or I can just give them a gift. Why don't I just give them a gift? Dilithium seems to come in pretty frequently, so let's make a 1,000 donation of that. And I could probably do Latinum as well. White is valuable, but let's do 500. Just confirm that as a gift. See what that does to this. Made it 8 something, maybe 9. See if they say yes. Oh yeah, we're basically at the next level. Let's check the text since they're all went. So we got starbase capacity, components from engineers, and Phaser Beam Mark III. Excellent. No, not options. It's not what I wanted. This is what I want. Okay. Our energy credits are a little low, and this is cheap. Let's get energy credit jobs. Our research on research is pretty darn good. Nebula Refinery is also good. Let's get the Nebula Refinery, because that could be an upgrade for our star bases, and we're building a few more right now. And then we really want to probably move towards getting more ships. A Starhold would be great. It's Cargo Bay too. Sea suppression, interesting. Warp drive would be fun. Let's get the Hermes class frigate out here. Let's do a little concentration on ships. Try and get us up to sort of a modern. And that reminds me of 2 things. They both have to do with traditions. So we did get peace in our time. So one thing was brought up to me using the mutually respected relations opinion boost between empires our diplomats are improving relations with would work. We do the diplomatic mission to make amends between people, and I think we're going to try and do that. But also, that I can't see this yet, which is too bad, but I will be in 43 months. The mods have this mod. The developers of this mod have updated one of the tradition trees, the engineering tradition tree, based on some comments I made. So let's take a look at that when we get there. And they had some great suggestions about that. So next time the Federation thing pops up, we'll see about maybe making the Saurians like the Andorians somehow. See if we can get that to work. 100% sure how that works, but certainly try. And our fleets could use some upgrades. So this Leicester here, the Freedom class, could use a little upgrades. Let's grab that. And you seem fine on your own. You could use some more ships. We're lacking personnel. We're building more personnel on planets and want to see more of these star bases, and the ascension of the member worlds increases, then we'll get there. Speaking of which, let's see how our member worlds are doing. So the Tellar is about just over halfway to becoming the next level, which is an important level because we gain all of their worlds except for their home system. And Vulcan is a little under half, so we're on our way. We're slowly increasing here. Then we'll pull the Saurians in, well, once they're finished ascending. Hopefully we can gain at least a couple more people into our alliance before then. We'll see. I have to continue to build up ships to make sure we appear powerful. We are going to get a bunch of ships in the next ascension phase of the two member worlds right here. These are all embassies, yeah. Okay, wait. There's something here we needed to do. Distress call. Correct. Did I deal with this last time I recorded? Somebody needs to go here. Are you heading there? You are. Okay. Problem is already been solved, or at least addressed. Let's get rid of all this stuff. A whole bunch of people joined the galactic community. That's lovely. We'll just do all this. Don't need that. Super closed. Time project is being done, and I don't care about the Federation XP. There's some things we can vote on, so let's vote away. Yeah, we like research, readied shield, naval capacity, fleet power. Let's oppose that. Guardian Angel. Diplomatic weight from fleet power, defense army morale, and army upkeep. Yes. Pan-galactic recycling initiatives sounds perfect. Sure. Charter of Workers' Rights. Yes. Buzzword standardization. Diplomatic weight from economy. Sure. Regulatory facilitation. 8. Galactic market. Yes. Equal standing. The non-interference and aggressive interference policies will be banned. Yes. Each pre-STL civilization has the potential to acquire spaceflight and join the galactic community. As such, you must treat any future members with dignity and respect. Yeah, that sounds like a Federation thing. Okay. Oh. Whoa, hold on. I'm going to oppose this from a role-playing aspect because Prime Directive is non-interference. Yeah. Because they want to do the provide technology stuff. Yeah. Okay. So we will oppose that. I don't think it'll work, but we'll see. Ban organic slave trade, absolutely. And a non-interference act. Free FTL civilization should be given the chance to develop without outside interference. So that's the Federation thing, not equal standing. Gotcha. We're all caught up there. Yeah, let's let time pass. Let's speed up.
Initiating communications.
An embassy with the Tellarians, absolutely. Love embassies. Give me more data influence.
Initiating communications.
Whatever this is called again. Unity. Binars. Absolutely. Non-aggression pact with some people. Love to get the Binars into our place. Oh, this Mayflower here can be upgraded.
Initiating communications.
The Gazarites would like to be included in our thing. That's excellent. Our Prime Minister has leveled up All-Knowing. Lead on Intel and other empires. Blabbermouth. Base Intel level +5. I guess Blabbermouth.
Technology discovered.
There's the tech. Good. Energy credits from jobs. Makes me feel a little bit better, especially since we just went down to 0. Abundant force fields. Shield hit points would be good. Field generator I don't think I need. Collectors 2 could be good, and energy fire rate. Let's get the energy fire rate out of the way. It's pretty quick.
Initiating communications.
Anybody else? Oh, the Keaton. Etian. People, absolutely. We would love to have an embassy with you.
Initiating communications.
Looks like I didn't do the embassies last time, but that's fine. The Cardassians, absolutely.
Initiating communications.
Let's do a little look through here to make sure. The Excalibarian, Solidarity, absolutely. There's the Cadence. It's the Binar. Is this the Binar? Keaton. Spergosin, did we get an embassy? We did. An embassy with the Tholians? Nope, but we can establish one, so let's do that. The Gazerites we did. The Talarians, I think we did. Yep. The Snock, we have not. That. Let's pick. Yeah. Green, I believe we have. It's not a green. I don't think it is. Arians, yep. I know we have the Trill. The Bajorans, did we do you? Everybody over here. Klingons, do we have an embassy with you? We do not. You're not interested in us. Are you interested at all in giving us your communications? You are not. There's somebody else over here. The Frosians here. Yeah, we have an embassy here. I think they did in the past, but we can check to see if they found anybody new. They haven't. That's fine. I think everybody else we have done up here. We'll just get those last couple of
Survey complete.
things done. The Hermes class frigate is done. Is there another frigate? The Yorktown class cruiser is here. Farragut class cruiser. Okay, let's get the Yorktown going. Then we'll probably move into the Farragut. Okay, we're up to 22 again. That's good. Love all the positives. Just the brain, sure. Captain Ferrari reports having encountered a spatial distortion ring half a light year outside the CL 4200 system. The USS Victoria scans reveal that the ring is distorting both space and time within its boundary. While a close approach was considered, Captain Ferrari decided against it due to the risk to the USS Victoria. Despite this, the data gathered by the probes is likely to prove invaluable. My things gonna be good. They're almost done.
Construction complete.
You're done. The MX Starbase. The name of the planet here is MX. Indirax. Call it Indirax instead. MX is a terrible name. So Indirax Station. In fact, I'll rename this system as well. Star. And our... They're done here. Anything nice I can put here? All points. Resource silos gives me some caps. Seem all that useful. I can't do the logistics office or the trading company. Pretty sure you're not in a nebula. Honest, I don't really need right now, so I might leave this blank for the moment. Where you are, I think would be a good spot to stick a 1 shipyard for sure, and probably the hangar bay, maybe the trade hub. Stick a trade hub out here. Actually, I don't need the trade hub right now, so we'll do the hangar bay because I don't have a connection right here. Just wait on that. Oh. I'll leave the this for something else. One over here should be done.
Technology discovered.
Great. Energy weapon stuff. Great, 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 great. Secondary shield generators. Gotta try. Our fleets to make sure nobody is being idle. You almost where you need to be. You're just about there. Here's the Federation Council. Let's see if I can get anybody into the Alliance before I decide to do the Council. You're still no, because you are apparently far away, which doesn't make any sense. You would absolutely join. Torians say no. Trill, how are you feeling? You're almost there. Let's give you a trade deal. I'm going to, first I'll do information. Do you have any information? You don't. And then let's give you a whole bunch of, let's give you some dilithium. You don't really want that. Close that off. What about latinum? You like latinum? Okay, we'll give you, I don't know, 1,000 latinum. Anything else? I don't want to give you components. I'm gonna give you some food. You like food? You do like food. I'll give you 1,000 food. There you go. See what that does to our relations here. Move us away from cordial. There we go. You wouldn't do that, you know, but you would do a research agreement. A commercial research agreement. Do you have anything that I like? Migration treaty you're not interested in. Commercial pact. Sure. Do the commercial pact. Help this grow. Yeah, we're gonna start building that relationship and we'll get Trill in. That'll help by me expanding out this way with my ships. Now I do have you coming down here to do something like just like that, and you're gonna go to Beta Z, I believe. Build that station for me, I think so. I think you can get some ships, so we'll do that. Crossing. Entering orbit around Racon 6. The unusual subspace readings are quickly determined to be radiation from a vessel on a rapid intercept course. No matching of any hull configuration, the intentions of the ship are impossible to ascertain, initial hails are met with silence. Maintain hailing frequencies. Let's just take a look at our contacts list. See if there's anybody else who'd really like to join the Federation here. Delton said no. The Marians are in an alliance already. Pelar is. Andorra Would like to, but cannot. You're already in an alliance. You don't like me enough to be in. Argosians, I think, are probably too far away, and everybody else, I think it's just a little too far. Nice to see that nobody is superior to me on my list, except for the First Federation, Gore, and the Klingons, and the Husnak. Okay. Most people are not, so that's good to know. Let's take a look at the Aprogosians here. You don't like me enough for any of this. Let's do the Federation Council thing instead. You're working on open arms? Oh, yeah. This is a little over. I want to maybe take a look at this, although we only have 2 going here. We just need to raise our edict. Yeah. New institutions, Federation Council. Remember what they wanted me to do in the comments section. Let's pull it up really quick here. Diplomatic Conference Edict. I mediate a dispute between the Saurians. Nobody there. Okay, new dossier. Romulans, the Brain, and the Klingons. Romulans, the Brain. Yeah. What about Brain, Valerian, Ferengi, Meridian, Kestok, Kzinti, Ferengi. Like I can't even do the Andorans here because they're not showing up in this list. Hit it 3 more times and see. Yeah, they're not showing up. I don't think that is going to work. We'll put diplomatic outreach with the Andorians. See, this uses a lot of stuff, so I don't want that. So what about react to a conflict? Okay, the Klingons and the Iridians, the Catans and the Aprogosians. There's no S there, I should stop saying that. Aprogosians. The Jorans and the Cardassians, the Quetzalcoatl and the Stellarians, and the Husnak and the Total War Conquest. Annexation. War of Philosophies, War of Subjugation. This is true to canon, isn't it? The Iridians were a subject vassal of the Klingon Empire, is that correct? Or were they a subject of the Romulans? I think it was the Klingons. Let's react to this one, and we'll condemn the Husnak. Condemn them both. I only want to condemn the one. We'll do that. That'll give me some more influence to play with.
Construction complete.
The crossing. The alien vessel continues to approach the USS Guangxi despite the Captain Sibo Bukwana's attempts to initiate contact. After 2 vessels are within meters of each other, a giant frontal bay opens and the alien ships attempt to bring the USS Guangxi into the interior. The order to reverse course comes too late as the Guangxi is brought inside the alien vessel. A giant chamber of unknown design functions and holds the USS Guangxi filled with helium atmosphere. The ship appears empty of life. We'll investigate the interior. I've run away from this before and we've ended in disaster. I think it was that they were a little bit faster than we were. In high warp, we bumped nacelles or something like that, or our nacelle bumped their ship. We both blew up. Like that. So it'd be interesting to see how this goes. Crossing. Captain leads an away team into the vessel's interior. The helium atmosphere is replaced with a mixture more accommodating to human life. A number of bright blue wisps of life fill the chamber, floating around the away team. One passes through Captain Vuhuana's EV suit. He looks around, bemused, for several moments before the Whiff leaves him and rejoins the rest of the cloud. The captain is dazed, but believes the Whiffs are in some way sapient, and maybe the key to escaping the vessel's interior. Attempt dialogue. The ships canceled their thing with us. Let's knock. The ship's communication officer volunteers to be possessed by one of the wisps in order to attempt to learn more from them. Moments after the blue ball of light passes through the EV suit, the attempt is made to enter conversation. Surprised by the willingness to talk, the wisp indicates that it belongs to a non-corporeal species, that the vessel that they are within sustains it and its people. The vessel is failing through a lack of repair, however, and the wisps have had to resort to possessing the corporeal bodies of aliens in order to survive. We can offer to repair the vessel. It's very Federation-y. Working with the Wisps through possessed volunteers, the USS Guangxi is able to successfully repair the Wisp vessel and provide a number of long-term maintenance systems that should prevent further damage for a number of years to come. The Wisps are grateful and offer cash of scientific data in return for the USS Guangxi's assistance. Awesome. So our captain gains a skill level 1, and we gain 601 society research points. Neat. Not seen that ending before. I think when I tried to repair it in another run that I played, the repairs did not go well. I think they were bad. Not quite remember.
Technology discovered.
More tech, more good. There's the refinery. We didn't, when I went through, we didn't have a problem with housing yet, so I don't really need that. Let's get the mining station output. What is this thing we need to vote on? All the way down near the bottom. Exploitation Act. Yeah, votes.
Technology discovered.
Here's the Yorktown cruiser. Another ship shows up. I'm probably just going to go for it. There it is. So I'm just going to keep hammering through these ship types for a little bit. Let's see what we can do.
Special project complete.
Arriving at the source of the distress call near the Tau 1 Eridani 1B, what the name of the system, USS Scepter has came across a freighter with an Earth cargo service. Answering the call, the captain of the freighter appears disheveled and injured. Thank you for answering our distress call, Captain. We are carrying ore from Mars, and it looks to have been contaminated with unrefined chemosite. It destroyed our secondary cargo bay and damaged our engines. Our engineering team dispatched to the vessel. An engineering team is dispatched to the vessel quickly and is able to repair the freighter's engines. Before leaving, the freighter captain orders the contents of the damaged cargo bay, offers the contents of the damaged cargo bay, and thanks for being rescued. While civilian refineries would find it difficult to process the remaining ore, the Federation of Planets itself has a number of facilities that could handle it. The Earth Cargo Surface is grateful. We gain 1,000 minerals, or no rewards necessary. We gain some unity. I'd rather the, quite honest. Good. You're done here. Let's see where we can go. You have somebody here doing some work. And somebody over here doing work. This is blocked off. This is blocked off by pirate fleets. I'd have you go up this way, so why don't we do that? You come over here to that system. Kind of a roundabout route, but c'est la vie. Still no way. Alright, Saurians, how are you coming along? You're getting there. More than halfway now. We got some stuff going on here. The generator world can upgrade its capital, so let's do that. Everybody else seems okay. We do have a frontier sector. Where are you? You're up here. Oh yeah, I can't make you anything because they are in Tellarite space, but somehow we got the world. I think I ended up colonizing a world or something like that. I don't know how this worked. But we'll get it on our own at some point. It's weird that this is Tellarite space, but I think it's because it's a world I colonized or they colonized. Maybe they had a colony ship going out when they ascended, and it landed on the planet and it's created this little paradox. But I suspect that once they reach their next level, it will be no problem at all. And I just want to check how fast that's going on. Soon. They'll reach the next level soon. Lost to bureaucracy and abandoned terraforming equipment. Alright, well, let's try this. Due to a major clerical error, parts of Armada Prime have fallen behind on infrastructure maintenance and accommodations services. The people live rather bleak conditions and will not tolerate it for long. Remedying these problems will cost us time and effort. We must invest. Yeah, no problem. And our initial settlement on Kotaki Prime. Several anomalies in the moon's biosphere have been discovered. The ecosystem is unstable and has not developed according to projected models for a world of this type. Our scientists suspect outside tampering, and these suspicions have now been confirmed. For our new colonists to have stumbled upon, few of our colonists have stumbled upon a large underground terraforming complex that was built thousands of years ago. The equipment was apparently deactivated in the middle of a terraforming process, leaving the moon's biosphere in its current unfinished state. If we supply enough power, it should be able to reactivate the machinery. No telling what the result will be.
Log updated.
We'll get to the tradition in a second. Let's do this. We can either resume the process or dismantle the equipment. Despite its age, the abandoned terraforming equipment appears to be quite advanced. Some of our engineers are tasked with permission to dismantle and analyze the equipment, see what they can learn, or we can do this. So where is this? Aki Prime. Arid World. Already colonized. By humans, no, by Vulcans, and they have good habitability here. Yeah, we don't need to. Oh, maybe actually. Abandoned terraforming process moves happiness, agriculture, food. I mean, I guess we'll do it. Why not? Possibly we lose the colonists there. The world goes bad. We'll see. Who brought this? It was not. Problem. Alright, let's take a look at the next tradition, and before we look at anything else, let's take a look at engineering. Down here somewhere. I totally went past it because I am blind as a bat apparently. Engineering does begin with an E. There it is. So, fostering a tradition of engineering excellence can ensure starships remain at their peak operating conditions. So we unlocks the appreciation of the classics. Make it components from engineers equals plus 15%. Sounds pretty good. Then we finish it. Adopting all traditions gives us more hull points, more armor points, and ascension point. That's really cool. That's actually really awesome. That's quite powerful now. I like that. Wish I could pull up what it looked like in the past. I could probably pull up an old video when I was talking about it and do that, but that would have required planning, and you know me. Yep, gaining 2 traditions here for propulsion and starships. Sounds great. I wonder if they added one here that was just one of those before. Mr. Scott gives us hull regen and warp speed. That sounds good. Ship build speed plus 10. Yeah, as I mentioned before, ship build speed is not that sexy of a thing, but it's nice to have. It's one of those nice to have, but I really would never aim for it. Ship upgrade costs reduction and research speed for starship refits concluded. So you get 3 research speed boosts for starships, propulsion, and refits. That sounds cool. And then mineral upkeep of engineers, minus 15. That's awesome. And ships component upkeep reduced by 10%. Cool. Cool. me just see if I can pull up the old one here. I'll be back in a sec. Alright, I found it. Found the information. So what they've changed in this recent patch to the game, and the mods developers are always patching this particular mod, so which is very cool and very awesome, and they respond to comments made by people who play the game, which is also awesome. They increased the hull and armor points at the finisher effect here from plus 5% to plus 10%, which I think is a nice bonus. It makes it kind of more worth it, I might add. They also changed this from 10% to Voidcraft to 20% specifically to starships and propulsion, which I think makes more sense, even though it's a little more focused. That 20% is really pushes that forward. It makes it much more ideal. The Miyoko workers here, the daily hull regen is the same, but they added the warp speed bonus, which I think makes a lot of sense, especially when you consider Scott and Geordi and Tucker and that's it for now that I can think of. Torres probably all did lots of tricks in getting more speed out of the ship in certain situations. And so I think that is very indicative of the engineering team's ability to push the ship beyond its specs for speed. Ship build speed is the same. The ship upgrade cost and the refits is the same, I think. Could be that the refits are a little bit better of a bonus at plus 20. I can't quite remember that one. But the mineral upkeep is increased. For engineers, it was at minus 10, now it's minus 15 before. I think overall this has made this much more attractive of a pick, and I may actually pick it now. We'll see. We'll see. Engineering is high on my list. Remember, we've only got 5 more to choose from. There's a bunch that I went through before that makes sense, like aptitude makes sense. I wouldn't mind getting androids, it'd be fun. Engineering, of course. Harmony kind of makes sense. Logic seems like a really good choice as well, as is medical is really fun. Security, because it's not just peace and love in the Federation. They recognize that defense is also a key part of the Alliance. Statecraft makes a lot of sense as well, and as is unyielding in a way. I don't think I need security right now. I'll probably hold off on that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can hold off on this for now. Prosperity is a good pick, but I don't know if it fits the Federation model. Logic seemed really good. Especially since I'm having a problem with Edict's Fund, that would be really nice right now. Flat research speed. Unity per leader death. Unity. Even more Edict's Fund. Crime reduction. Yeah, that's right on the things. I really like that one. I really like engineering. Expansion, we're in an expansion phase. Influence cost goes down. New colonies of more pop is excellent. Pop growth speed is excellent. Starbase upkeep is okay. Empire size and systems of planets would really help. Colony development speed increase is alright. And max district is amazing. Yeah, the expansion one is a nice example. I think most of this is base game Stellaris stats, and they've just changed the pictures and the names, I think, for some of them. But it's a good example of a balanced tradition, because it's not overpowered, but it is good. So the colony development speed is only useful when you're developing colonies, and really, you can just wait a little bit longer for a colony to develop. It doesn't really, it's like the shipbuilding thing. It's nice, but it really doesn't impact the game heavily one way or another. And influence cost here is nice. Again, it saves you influence in the long run, but it's only useful for a certain period of time. New colonies plus 1 pop is really good. Gets colonies off the ground very quick. This is pretty powerful. Pop growth rate is really powerful because pop is king in the Stellaris game. Starbase upkeep, again, it's nice, but not super duper useful. And Empire size system of planets is really good. And the finisher here of more districts is really powerful. So you got some things that are sort of meh, but okay. Influence cost, upkeep, and colony develop speed. Then you got stuff that's really good, like +1 pop growth speed, empire size, and the districts. So it's a nice little balance going on. Big question if I want to do that. I have at least 4 worlds I want to expand to. We'll see. Expansion is a big pull. Engineering, because they changed it and it looks cool now, and I'd like that. And logic. RP wise, it sort of makes sense with the Vulcans joining the Federation to begin. Sounds good. Command could also be good. And this was mentioned to me as a possible thing. It does give a lot of crew, which is great. And new admirals gain the Academy graduate trait. I don't know what that does, but it does do it. It unlocks the elite selection naval recruitment policy. More crew, ship starting experience, and experience gain is increased. Fleet command limit goes up, and commanders gain experience. A retiring leader has a chance of increasing their skill to another leader in recruitment pool. That's kind of cool. Killed leaders with a skill of 4 or more or above can have starships named after them. That's awesome. And unlocks a shore leave decision, which allows the leader to gain temporary performance boosts. And so I was told by a mod developer here that this also allows leaders who have negative traits to have the potential to lose them while on shore leave, which I think is cool, especially since some of our leaders have negative traits at the moment. If we take a look, a bunch of them do. 4 of them do. So that might be a good idea. Oh, look, we get a Saurian in here. Awesome. I want a corrupt Saurian, but a Saurian would be fun. And so it'd be nice to lose some of the negative traits on these leaders. Now, a bunch of these leaders are quite old, if I remember correctly. Does it not say the age on the screen? Am I blind? I mean, it does if I look over here. So Nathan Samuels is 84. They're probably going to retire or die of old age soon. 79 for Adrian Cook, our very, very special Second Life flute playing person. 88 for Bukwana here. Minister of State is 85. So all these people with negative traits are quite old, so I don't think picking a command makes sense right now, but I might pick it up as another trait, one of the 5 coming up. Aptitude is also very good, and it gives me more capacity, and more capacity always more good. Leader cost goes down, pool goes up, starting leader skill goes up, less negative traits, and leader upkeep goes down. Yeah. Engineering or logic. And Harmony would be nice too. Gives me more edict, lifespan, pop size for demotion, and empire size from pops, governing ethics, attraction, and stability. What is our empire size mainly being caused by? Number of colonies at 13. Yeah, you get 1 per colony, or I should say 10 per colony. And then 81 from pops is the next one. You could reduce that by like a quarter or even half. Would take that down to 40 from pops, which would be nice. Districts is not too bad, and systems is not too bad, although they'll go up in a minute when we absorb those other races. Harmony would be good too. Systems and planets goes down by a quarter. Systems is not bad. Planets, I believe, is colonies, and that is good to get down because that's a 10. It'll go down by 3, so 30. I think. Us being pacifist really helps with that negative 15% already. The problem is it raises the tradition adoption cost and the tech cost. We're not too bad on tech right now, and I can counteract that by building more Unity producing buildings. Yeah. Logic seems so good. This has a lot of Unity outputters. Some Unity outputters. Research a Unity output plus 25 per species with citizenship. Let's do logic. I talked about it before, getting it. I think we're going to do it. I think it makes sense. Yeah, diplomacy, discovery, logic. We'll probably take engineering next. I'm not sure. Security will probably be in one of these. Like Android is one of them. Sure. Maybe Council one? Maybe the Good Leaders one? Or maybe Command? Command might make sense here too. We'll see. We'll see. That's a discussion for future. We only have so far we can expand, so that one reason that expansion I decided not to go for. We do have a bunch of stuff on our border we can expand to, but that's going to get cut off soon as we bump into these other empires nearby. We have no expansion really north. Only over here that we do. So maybe not that one. Alright. Pause and continue down our way. What did the first level do again? I forgot. What did I forgot? You give me? Oh, consumer good usage and pop amenity usage. Should make people happier. More favors with the Saurians. Favors are very useful, but they're not useful when I have it for the Saurians, for somebody who's ascending, getting a bunch of favors. Alright. Captain Yenitz Avema? Let's go with Avema. Leading the Saurian Navy representative involved in the Saurian Ascension negotiations, has made an unusual request. The captain has been greatly impressed by his counterparts in Starfleet and would like permission to immediately transfer the commission. Normally, the Articles of Federation dictate that all officers not in command of a fleet remain in their position at home post-ascension and do not transfer to Starfleet. Accepting the request could be viewed as presumptuous and inappropriate by the Saurian League's leadership. The captain's role in the Ascension negotiation further complicates the situation if the transfer is agreed to. It would no longer be appropriate for them to represent the Saurian League, and progress could be lost. As a compromise, we could offer Yennis Avema a position in Starfleet, but defer the transfer until after Ascension Day, which would appease the Saurian League. Always defer here. Totally agree with that decision. It makes a lot of sense. Stable Warhole, the Rigelian Consortium's RBC Aus has entered our space in the Basari system following an encounter with an unstable wormhole. Long-range sensors were able to partially analyze the wormhole's properties, providing a modest amount of scientific data. No problem. We travel through our space. Check our ships. Nobody's not doing anything good.
Technology discovered.
You're all doing stuff too. You are. This is still coming along. Soon. Central shield generator is fun. New photons. Let's get redundant torpedoes. Yeah. Oh, not redundant torpedoes. Redundant shields. Anti-torpedoes. Let's check where our ships are. You're over here. Okay, I think I have enough that I can do this actually. Is now in session. I think I can do this without worrying about it. Build the outpost. There are already ships performing this task. Or is that you? I think it might be you already performing this task. Building Betazoid Starbase. Yes, you are. There's the angle. How the ships show up? Yeah, the cross field. class cruiser. Let's get the ship speed increase. It'll be very quick to do. And I want to... Just thinking about, yeah, you. Let's go to here. Let's take a look at ships. You have constitutions, right? You do. Yorktown is here as well. There's the Angle, which is better than the Minuteman. For damage is 31. It's the same. Minuteman has more armor. Angle has more hull. Angle is also a little bit faster. Okay. Don't have space for anything else in here. I guess you can build your other Daedalus. That's what that is. And you, my friend, you have some constitutions that are waiting to go. I don't need any of these in here. The Yorktowns don't need to come. I think the constitutions are better. Right. We'll get them built as well. I can't quite afford this. I must. The leader has died at the 89. Oh, Sibo Pukwana has died. Let the masses mourn or launch the deceased into space. Okay. The remarkable deeds of Sibo Pukwana has warranted him one last voyage through space. The capsule containing the scientist's remain is ceremoniously launched into the void alongside poems, charts, readings, and other memorabilia brought by various dignitaries. One day, the scientist's vessels will find a new home up there, completing his final mission. Aww. Is one of my science ships no longer has a leader. That's you. I need a new science leader. Who would I like? You have ship stuff. You have planet stuff. You have anomaly stuff. Ivan Sorokin, maybe. Let's take a look at the external candidates. Romer, pretty good. Dong Mao or Jose de la Vega. Communication specialist, which is good. And you have the customized tricorder, but you're also passivity. It's fine too. You're apparently in the Saurian League. Let's grab De La Vega. I think they're a little. You can continue whatever you're doing. Welcome, De La Vega.
Construction.
Can call in favors. Are we in here? Yeah, we're voting for. Good. Oh, and got something. You're done. Okay, you definitely need a shipyard. The central steel generator is for the starbase. You are here. For right now, why don't we grab... There's no applying resources. Why don't we grab a second shipyard? And I'll build another fleet down here. With that in mind, I will probably just buy the crew quarters and have them sit here. We'll build a second fleet down this way. Or third fleet, I should say. We have a fleet up in Anka. We have a fleet in Seoul, and we'll have a fleet way down here in Kotaki. And maybe one up this way somewhere at some point. Maybe indirects? I don't know. We'll see. How are you doing, Saurians? Coming along. Coming along. How are you doing, Marians? Convince you to send me your migrations? You're getting closer. Opinion is improved on us. Distance is the big problem. I think it's more important that I get the Saurians in, the Deltans and stuff again, to see if they want to do this. They don't because of the distance. Saurians still vote no. Okay. Let's grab the Saurians here and get them absorbed a little quicker. I'll do an improve with the person who is the Agmarians. You know how you doing? What's your trust? Thanks. That's a blocker on Earth that was cleared. Was. Now we're getting the ruins of Shanghai. I think it was Rio de Janeiro that needed to get cleared. Shanghai. Do. Oh, and this is on its way. You're on your way to do that.
Technology discovered.
This is ship class retired. The Saturn class heavy cruiser. Spaceship sheet and evasion done. The Hernandez Scout, I think. Starhold would be good too. Reactor would be good. The Hernandez. Now, do I have any Saturns in my fleet? I think I do. Not in this one. I do have a Saturn. You are retiring. What I'm going to do is disband you. Yes. I will add like a 2-pointer in here, the angle. In instead. 815 folks, so we'll get that done eventually. I did build some ships. Were you guys building anything? You are building 2 Constitution classes. One is just about to finish. Let's go take a look at it.
Special project complete.
There in a minute. You just got your Constitution class? You did. The USS Emden. I'm just gonna sneeze there for a minute. Awesome. Let's take a look at the Emden before we do this. This seems like real bad news. Go to. Or here. There's the Daedalus. Love the look of that ship. So cute. The NX class, the Cephalus. Oops. Columbia. Endeavor. Sail. For a second there, I thought we were going to get all the other ships. There it is. There's the Emden. Kilo here. Ooh. Hard to get it on screen here. Looks real cool, gotta say. Be nice if see it a little bit better, like I could the Daedalus. Looks cool. Got our first, here we go. Our first original series ships coming in. Strange New World ships coming in. Cool. That should bump up the power of these fleets a little bit. I had an event pop up, and now I don't know where it went. Put it off? Need Earth on here. We can move that hotkey. Something was a disaster, but I don't remember what it was. I don't remember the planet that it was on. Was out here? Was it Antaran? No, it was Armada, wasn't it? Marshland? We still have 13 planets? Nope. Nope, we totally lost a planet. In the life of me, can I remember which one it is? Axanar, was it? I don't think so. Wasn't here. I think it was Kotaki. It was Kotaki. That's right. This is the planet that changed. It became irradiated. That's right. Yeah. We irradiated the planet. Alright. See what I did. I clicked out of that, or it disappeared on me when we were looking at the thing, but that's too bad. Well, I mean, it'll be. We have other planets down here we can settle, and we will. That's too sad. I think it only had one colonist on it. One Vulcan. I mean, it's sad to lose a colonist, of course, but... Okay, so that takes us to the end of this episode. Made a little bit of progress, got a new tradition going. We almost got the Saurians in, and we almost have our Ascensions here. Must be pretty darn close now, yep. Getting there. Vulcan's not quite so fast at it. 10 loyalty. 10 every month. You gain 10 every month? You do. Must have just started later. Whatever. Tellarites will be in soon, probably the next episode. We'll see where that takes us. Hope to see you in the next episode. Have a great day.